another game, another LAS Fan TV recap. So, let's not waste much more time, straight into things. Now, our game against Bayside, certainly one that can be largely surmised. As a whole, both halves were pretty consistent. Both halves tend to have the same trends, so we won't keep too much detail for each individual half. Bayside were certainly first to score. That in itself perhaps surprising. Certainly guys in a good position for that goal. Otherwise, our own position in the first half was quite standard in terms of what we're becoming to expect this year. Our midfield was quite composed, as opposed to our opening round tie against Berlin. As our front line, our ever faithful Pickett, Goff, Lawson combo was quite strong. But beyond that, our offensive line was perhaps less composed. But beyond that, not much more we could do. So certainly, everyone put in their efforts. The only new real presence we can point towards is the formal introduction of Grace Toronto, having been signed earlier this pre-season, now making her full presence known at South Melbourne. Otherwise, first half, the only other point to really make is penalty, which was taken by Santu, who, as far as the fact, she is very much our set piece maestro. And as the maestro struck the ball, it was placed very, very firmly in the back of the Bayside net. A very strong position for the second half. Given the strong position we had built up in the first half, we very quick to go a 2-1 lead. This time it was courtesy of Tiara McKenna. Beyond that, not too much more to note. Our front line was certainly strong as ever. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, just could not get that ball in the net afterwards. The team that could was Bayside in a very, very jammy position. Perhaps a goal they shouldn't have gotten and did. Which is quite unfortunate, but c'est la vie. Otherwise, beyond that, not much more to note. It's just one of those games. Beyond the introduction of Toronto, of course, we have the matter of our UCA, which is awarded to Jeff Young, a player who's certainly looking very strong throughout the game. And it's quite unfortunate that she picked up an injury. She looked like her ankle. Now we are not certain of the full details. All we know is that she was certainly in a world of hurt at the time. I'm sure we all wish her the swiftest of recoveries back, and that's all is well. It's nothing too serious, given the nature of how these things can and do develop. But beyond that, that pretty much covers the entire situation for our 2-2 result. And so, how do the rest of the teams face around the grounds? Well, to kick us all off, Calder were hosting FB Emerging out in regular Kia World Park. They went on to be 4-0 victors. Not much you can really say about that game. Just a very firm result for Calder, which certainly comes down to perhaps strong experience side in terms of balance against a very young squad in Emerging. A very expected result, you could say. Perhaps not the scoreline given the way that Winburn side has played so far. We also had Alamein host Heidelberg. Alamein went on to be 2-1 victors. So we're putting away the ghosts of their emerging defeat. And finally, bullying would go on to be triumphant on a Sunday, no less, against Box Hill, being 2-0 victors. As the table, not much to really write about at this stage, being only 2 games in. But up top, we have Bullying with 6 from 6 points, plus 5 goal difference. A very, very strong start to their season. In second, we have Calder, 4 points, 4 goal difference. Nice and solid there. Nice in third, 3 points, we have Heidelberg, plus 3 goal difference. Also on 3 points, a negative goal difference, we have Alamein at -1. Close behind, we have Emerging with -2. Nice in 6th place, and onto the points, we have Box Hill at -2 goal difference, ourselves with a -3 goal difference, and Bayside in 8th to round us all off at -4 goal difference. Beyond that, chase for the Golden Boot is very, very firmly in hands of Steph Galea. Otherwise, around the ground for this third round of the WNPL, we have Box Hill hosting Bayside United up at Wembley this Friday night from 7:30 PM. On Saturday, we will have Alamein hosting South Melbourne. Now, while this game was originally meant to be played at Lakeside, this is being reversed because of ongoing difficulties with Grand Prix, as South Melbourne fans were, of course, used to all this running around, so nothing really out of the ordinary there. That will be from 3 PM at Dorothy Labour Reserve. Also from 3 PM, and a notable oddity in terms of the fixture, you can see Heidelberg United host FB Emerging. Now, while we'd be expected this game to be at the Village, this is being played at Knox. So, despite being a home match, Heidelberg really a home match for Emerging with all par name. Otherwise, on the Monday night, to round us all out, we have Bullying hosting Calder United from 8:15 PM. Certainly a much more natural time for a Bullying home fixture. Otherwise, beyond all that, that pretty much covers it for this week. We, of course, wish our UCA winner in Jess Chung the fastest of recoveries, and that we hope you enjoy all the games coming up for round 3. Until next time, we have been your LAS Fan TV. Come on, help us.